Dustin Lynch. Dustin, you've had a heck of a, can I say hell of a year, I guess?
Say hell, right? Yeah.
Cowboys and Angels. Wow.
It's been, man, what a song, you know, and for me, it's such a personal song. Wrote about my grandparents and their, you know, their high school sweethearts, and it's a love story that a lot of people have made their own. It's been really neat to see how many lives it's touched.
Now, you wrote it, of course, the song was big last year in 2012, but you actually wrote the song 3 years ago.
3 years ago,
what
yeah.
What a journey.
It really has. You know, and what's so neat is I always knew it was kind of the centerpiece for the first album. It was just that strong of a song, you know, and it kind of had its own thing, its own aura about it. So what took so long? Nashville, you know, the record biz.
Right.
We had to get all our stars aligned, right? But, you know, it hung in there, and gosh, you know, 2 years went by. And I just think how many songs I'd written since Cowboys and Angels, but we still knew that was the one.
Was that your choice for the first single off the album?
It was, you know, because it was something, to me, it was something that stuck out. I didn't know if it would work, but I knew that it would turn some heads because it was so a little bit more traditional leaning than what was out on the radio at the time. So, we had our fingers crossed to do great, but we knew that it would get some attention either way.
And it really did. Now, also, what you may not know is the story behind the song, or the songwriter. Tell us about that story.
Yeah, so I had Cowboys and Angels written down on a sheet of paper for a long time, and it was my first time ever to meet Tim Nichols and Josh Leo, two Hall of Fame guys. And so I was really excited to be in the room with them, and had that idea, kind of like, you know, ace in the hole kind of thing. And I was so nervous and just wrecked when I met those guys that I didn't throw any ideas out when we started pitching around song ideas. So Tim was throwing out some stuff, and we finally... how we came about landing on Cowboys and Angels, Tim actually had Cowboys and Angels written down, and he threw it out there. And I almost fell off the couch when he did, because I had it written down. He had no idea. So the same idea of two guys that had never met in the room that day, and we knew it was meant to be written that morning.
It's just destiny. It's what it
That's
was.
right.
Now, you've taken kind of another different path with your new song. It's not a tractor.
It's still a love song.
It is, but not necessarily a mechanic, right? But
right.
She Cranks My Tractor. What's the story behind that?
She Cranks My Tractor is just a silly song we wrote as you had a lot of fun in the writing room one day, and I said She Cranks My Tractor, and my producer Brett Beavers, I think, almost fell out of his chair that day. So he was like, "What the world is that?" And then he's like, "Man, I'll go there if you want to go there." And I was like, "Let's do it. Let's write something upbeat, fun, kind of. We want to write something kind of like Ain't Going Now the Sun Comes Up, that real fast-paced kind of lyric." And you know, I'm a huge fan of Garth, and that song does great for us live. It's a high-energy song that people dance to and scream at us, and
even on top of tables.
On top of tables, on bars. We've had 9 girls on a bar one night cranking a tractor in North Carolina. So it's been fun. That's going to be a fun song. It's doing great for us, and I'm excited that, you know, it's kind of going to kick off the summer for us.
And again, it's all on his debut album, which your debut album has been compared to Garth Brooks' debut album. How about that comparison?
That's unbelievable. I'm really proud of it. You know, I've written hundreds and hundreds of songs for it, and really try to put a well-rounded album together. You know, something that kind of takes you all over the place. You know, we put in